show here on ABC, told through the canine perspective. Based on a popular web series, Downward Dog follows the busy day-to-day life of a woman named Nan, taken through her dog Martin's perspective. Joining us now, the star of the new show, Allison Tolman. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning.
Great to talk to you. This is so much fun. All right, so tell us all about the character you play, Nan. What's she like?
Well, first of all, I definitely should dispel the rumor that I am the star of the show, because 100% the dog is the star of the show. I harbor no delusions about that. But the human star, I will take credit for. My character, Nan, is a woman in her early 30s who's sort of at a turning point in her life where she's deciding what she wants to put her energy into personally and professionally. And we sort of get to watch this time in her life unfold through the lens of her beloved dog, Martin.
Oh, cute. All right, and so speaking of the dog being the star, the character of Martin is played by an actual dog. His name is Ned. What's it like to act in scenes with a dog? Because I think you're doing a lot of that right now.
I am doing a lot of that, absolutely. You know, it can be challenging. It can just be much more technical because you're not only dealing with your dog, but you're dealing with trainers on either side of the camera trying to get him to do the things he needs to do. But really, I think once we got into the swing of things on set, it was really much easier than I anticipated it being. I know people say you should never work with dogs or babies, but in our case, we really found a good rhythm and it was quite easy.
Okay, excellent. So tell us a little bit more about the series. So, you know, you have the relationship between woman and dog. I believe you folks are based in Pittsburgh. I mean, where are you at in your life? What are you struggling with, your character?
Sure. You know, my character is, she's good at her job, but she's kind of hit a little bit of a ceiling. She's got a boss who really kind of holds her back. And then personally, she has a kind of on-again, off-again boyfriend who she really loves and has a great connection with, but it's kind of aimless and just doesn't have a lot of ambition and doesn't really match up with where she's trying to head with her life. So she sort of has a lot of obstacles to where she kind of saw herself in these years. And then, you know, I think the most defining thing about our show is that the voice of the dog, both actually and then sort of metaphorically, is not a typical dog POV.
Okay, and the voice of your dog is actually voiced by one of the creators of the show, right?
Yeah, our creator and head writer, Sam Hodges, voices the dog.
Yeah, and he has a very, like, I mean, it's kind of like a hipster tone that he adds to it. Like, he's a very, like, reflective, sort of realistic tone on this dog.
Yeah.
You also mentioned your boyfriend, or your on-again, off-again relationship on the show, played by actor Lucas Neff, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
And what's it like to work with Lucas?
He's great. We had a connection immediately in our very first chemistry read that really made it clear that that this was the right choice to play this role. He's a really giving scene partner. I always feel really safe with him, and I think that the chemistry that we have together as friends and as working partners, I hope, really comes through in our relationship on screen, so that people are really rooting for these two people to kind of figure it out.
Well, it's super fun, Allison. Thank you so much. We look forward to watching the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Take care. Watch Allison star in Downward Dog Tuesday nights at 8 right here on Channel 13. For more information, just go to the website listed.